MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up, and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Blake Snell is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, the key for Blake Snell is getting him out on that mound every 5 days. He's had some injuries over the course of his career, but there's no doubting the stuff. He's another guy, upper 90s fastball, good curveball. His slider's gotten a lot better, and he'll mix in an occasional changeup. This guy has a chance to be a dynamic pitcher every time he takes the mound.
David Fletcher is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Previous history with Blake Snell, he's gone 2 for 6. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
The second baseman,
So 1 down, no one aboard. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. 1-2 now. Swing and a liner. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Dodgers down in order. Dodgers scoreless. Padres coming to bat. It's the battle for Southern California bragging rights, and it's on the show. Julio Urias will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
So stepping in is Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
That's inside.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So with 2 gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And the winner here will earn a date with the Washington Nationals to decide this year's National League crown. And now in the box, Manny Machado. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Whoa, that's kicked out.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Now the pitch. 2-2.
2-2.
2 out, nobody on. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We are still scoreless. So here is Cody Bellinger. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. One and two now as this catches the outer half.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Next up is Max Muncy. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Snell has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And it's fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
To the plate now, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here now is Will Smith, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Pollock leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. One left for LA. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
First pitch on its way. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Set to deal on 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So here's Will Myers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Comes set, and the 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And he fouls this one off.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Jurickson Profar digs in next as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Padres down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. And now here is Edwin Rios as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Edwin Rios.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-1 home. Curveball, strike three called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Julio Urias. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
David Fletcher.
So now to the plate, David Fletcher. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch called for a strike. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. Nola waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Fouled away. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting in.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that brings up Austin Nola. He's set. Here it comes. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Pitch on the way.
One ball, 1 strike.
Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Two and one. And he misses again. Ball 3.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now.
So now the pitcher, Blake Snell. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. First offering on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
From the stretch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting. Left field.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch.
Nope.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Ready with the 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Nola at second with 2 down. Two and 1 the count. Three and 1 to the Padres left fielder. Three and 1. Here it is. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate now, Trent Grisham. Hit down the third baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set, the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Here's the 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 3 full. It's 1-0 San Diego. Now to bat, Chris Taylor. He bounced out last time up.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home.
Yep, that ball went out.
Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So here's Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 1-0.
That's ball two. 2 balls, no strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And he fouls this one off. 3-2 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
2 down with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. First offering on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Count 2-1.
The Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And it misses. 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher's going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, and the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollard. He'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Bouncer to the left side. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Joe Musgrove answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in now, Will Smith, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up, 2-1 Los Angeles. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. His second home run of the series, and the Padres have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And that misses, ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0.
Too high.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now the 2-0 home.
That's ball.
Will Myers will be next. Here it is, the 3-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. 3-2 now. 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error for the Padres so far. Hit out towards second. Taylor's got it. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
The right fielder.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Will Myers. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Myers takes, and this winds up missing, ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Here's Jurickson Profar. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up, 1 there. Back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes this one high, 1-1. A ball and a strike to count to Hosmer. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We're through 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Ready now is Edwin Rios. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch on its way. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Stepping in now, Julio Urias. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's flared off to the right side. Coming in is Myers. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Now batting. David Fletcher.
Into the box, David Fletcher. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. Fastball well outside. 2 runs on just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to...
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Tony Gonsolin, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. That'll bring up Austin Nola. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score.
Austin Nola.
First offering on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Jake Cronenworth will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. First delivery to him.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there, and that's the second out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. First pitch of the AB on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Emilio Pagan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now at the plate is Chris Taylor. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Mookie Betts has he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. There's prior history in this matchup. He's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
The center fielder, number 35.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. Betts is on the move. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Max Muncy is on deck. The 3-1. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 offering. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
The set and the 2-2 fouled off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Dodgers leave 1. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham. His career numbers in this matchup, 2 hits in 7 tries. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Smith corrals it. He'll throw down to first, one away. So the next to bat will be Manny Machado. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. One out, nobody on. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Fernando Tatis Jr. is on deck. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. High and deep to right center. On the move is Betts. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Padres down in order. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Now into the box, A.J. Pollock. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. He's set, and the pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Bounce to first. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
So now to the plate, Will Smith. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. drilled right back up the middle. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first two are aboard here to kick off the seventh. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Edwin Rios stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the stretch. Popped him up. Tatis shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Andrew Benintendi will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Lifetime in this matchup, 2 hits in 7 tries. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pollock at second. Smith is over at first with 1 away. And it's fouled away.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here's Johnson. Comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Next up is David Fletcher. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch on the way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. Benintendi rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they push their lead to 3 now. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate, Chris Taylor, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. but he won't get there. It falls in. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 6-2.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled to the left side. There's one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. So they score 4 times on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. It is stretch time here at Petco Park. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Friars 2. Brusdar Graterol gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Now to the plate, here is Will Myers. It was a walk in his last trip.
Right fielder, Will Myers.
And now the first pitch. Tried to hold up there as the appeal goes to Ricky Holiday at first, and Holiday says he offered at it, so that's strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jurickson Profar is on deck. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in next, Jurickson Profar, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Down the third baseline. Now the 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one.
Up
The
next
bullpen
is
has looked sharp and it backed up a
the
nice
first
effort
baseman,
turned in by the starter.
Padres.
These days, pitching has become a
Hosmer.
full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Eric Hosmer, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Down and away, ball 1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Austin Nola would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail here at 6-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Mark Melanson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Evan White will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Max Muncy will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Pitch on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
Stepping in now, Will Smith. as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
That's him, 1-2.
Fouled off. Pollock stands at second with 2 gone. Hit to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Victor Gonzalez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Barnes is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So now into the box is Austin Nola. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Now the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Gonzalez, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He's a second-year big leaguer. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
The next batter will be Evan White, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. To second for 1, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The left fielder, Tommy.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Pham. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, look at Taylor. He's up with it. The throw. Hey now. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Austin Adams enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Now at the plate here is Edwin Rios. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And now the first pitch. The 1-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
In there, 2-1.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
3-2, full count. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So here's Austin Barnes as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, David Fletcher. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Pham is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Friars 2. Garrett Clevenger, the 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Trent Grisham. First pitch on the way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's down to third. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
And in steps Manny Machado. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back in standing. Now the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here it comes, 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Bellinger looking up. Gone! A 2-run home run for Manny Machado, his second of the game, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
All right, here we go, making things interesting with an RBI knock to cut the deficit to 2. Maybe we can get this offense going.
At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Grounded to first. And there's one away. Kenley Jansen comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Here's Will Myers. Here's the first pitch to him. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Jurickson Profar as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line hard deep into left. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Los Angeles have evened it up at 2 here in the division series. Tony Gonsolin pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the Victoria